Self-defense myth 20. People. There are people around. We're in a well-populated area. I'll be fine. No, you won't. Never, ever, ever expect other people to jump in and help you. Oftentimes, there will be there's videos of good good Samaritans, so to speak, jumping in and helping people out, but don't depend on it. There are a lot more videos out there on the video sharing websites where you can see someone getting an absolute hammering and people just walking past. Nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. I'm not getting involved. It happens all the time. There's the presenter's called John Keonis, I think. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And he's got a show called What Would You Do? Big fan of it, where they set up things just to see how the general public react. And 9 times out of 10, if there's a fight between people, the people walking past just nothing to do with me. I just left it alone. There's one where there's a teenage girl who's being heavily abused, berated by her teenage boyfriend, and it's to see if the other customers will step in and help out. What happens is one guy stands up and goes, "Oh, look, mate, you shouldn't be talking to her like that." Another customer says, "Oh, you just leave it, just leave it alone." This guy is so afraid that he's trying to stop somebody else from helping out. Now, the guy who said just leave it alone, watch it for yourself. I'll link it in the bottom of this because I love the show. But that guy is such a coward, and I want to use other words, he's such a coward to do that. Go, "Oh, well, there was a chance we could just make it worse." No, he was afraid. He was afraid of the confrontation to the point where he was trying to stop somebody else helping out because he didn't want to be sucked into the confrontation. Now, if people will be so afraid that they can't even bear to think of somebody else having a fight, they're not going to jump in to help you. So never just assume it's a well-populated area, we'll be okay. It's a well-populated area, I'll be fine. Career criminals might not try to mug you if it's well-populated because they know there's a greater chance that someone will be able to identify them. In terms of someone just cracking you for the sake of hitting you, might not be a career criminal. Some career criminals know going to prison is part and parcel of it. They expect to get lifted at some point, so if they're mugging you, they might be okay with it. If we're talking about just pure violence for the sake of violence, being in a heavily populated area doesn't mean anything. I can speak from my own experience of working in Chester on the races days during the summer. You've got middle-aged men who are so drunk that they don't realise that they're in a heavily populated area, and they just start fights with anyone who walks past. So, again, don't expect that just because there's people that you're going to be safe. Don't expect anyone to jump in and help you. It's why we must look after ourselves. We must take responsibility for ourselves. It's vital that we learn just a few techniques, basic stuff, a small toolkit of stuff that we know will work to give us a window of opportunity to escape. Any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave them in the box. I'll link the other stuff in the box as well in the description. Please like or dislike, share and subscribe. Any interaction helps. It helps grow the channel and growing the channel and getting this out to as many people as possible is what I want. And until next time, stay safe.